We are back with more Entombed here on Dungeon Level 2.
There is nothing here to pick up. Nearest unexplored space.
Keep going.
East 1, North 1, East 4.
Leaving this room and heading east, and now north. Oh.
Encountered one enemy.
We passed
Giant rat. Stevie 3 damage.
Item on the floor.
Sparky, giant rat.
Kill this rat and go back there. So here is our first turn for Brave Helper.
Giant rat, 3 damage. Injured, 3 damage.
I just had her attack.
Stevie 3. Giant rat has been sent sprawling through the air.
Ooh.
Critical hit, 33 damage.
Woo!
The giant rat has been defeated. 25 experience awarded.
Did a critical hit and 33 damage with that maul. Let's see what this is.
The following items are lying here. 2 unit identified potions. You picked up 2.
Don't we have identify scrolls?
Inventory. Expendables. 4
So
healing
I
potions.
shift tabbed twice to get to my
3 cures,
expendables.
5 level 1 identify scrolls.
Enter.
Use this item on 2 unit identified potions. 2 unit identified potions. This appears to be a magic potion. For
Magic
level 1 identify
potions.
scrolls.
Our elf might have better uses for those than we do.
Cancelled. Nearest unexplored space. East 2. There is a stairway
another
down
door.
here. 3 doors. 1 door on the south wall. 0 unexplored.
Oh.
2 doors on the west wall. 0 unexplored.
Okay. So we'll come here.
Nearest unexplored space. East 2. South. Encountered 2 enemies. Sparky, Ratkin Shaman. Ratkin Shaman has been sent sprawling through the air. 7 damage.
Oh, the
Injured.
wolf sounds
Dash, break,
bigger
help.
for some reason.
Cave Bat. Ratkin Shaman. Can't. Magic.
We'll cast harm.
Heal. Harm.
So you go into the magic menu. You could also do that with M, I believe.
Heal.
There's keyboard controls for when you're in the fight menu, but I end up always using the arrows.
Harm. Cave Bat. Ratkin Shaman.
We'll harm him.
Right arm. 7 damage. Critically injured. Ratkin Shaman. Ratkin Shaman casts heal. Ratkin Shaman's right arm was healed 2 points. Cave Bat. Dash Brave Helper. 1 damage. Stevie 3. Fight. Cave Bat. Ratkin Shaman. 16 damage. The
Ooh,
Ratkin
that
Shaman
maul
has been
is
defeated.
awesome.
Sparky,
Wow, I
Cave
can't believe
Bat.
we found
Cave
that
Bat
good
has
of
been
a
sent
weapon
spiraling
this
to the
early.
ground. 8 damage. The Cave Bat's torso is mangled.
There we
The
go.
Cave Bat has been defeated. 120 experience awarded.
Let's see if the shaman
Searching the floor.
had
Cave Bat
anything
corpse.
good.
Dubious Cotton loincloth.
Just a loincloth.
Good large copper warhammer.
A good... Wow. A good warhammer. Wow.
Compare this item with checking Stevie
All
3's equipped
characters.
weapons. Compared to good large iron maul, good large copper warhammer is 31% less damaging, 25% softer, 0% less accurate, and 0% slower between attacks. Sparky can't use this item. Dash Brave Helper has nothing comparable.
Well, whatever. I might have to change her name because I don't even know exactly what that's
Cancelled.
saying.
Good large copper warhammer. You
Take
pick
that.
4 cotton tunic. You Ratkin Cave Dubious Scott cancelled. Steve Dash equipment menu. Head.
Yeah,
cancelled.
let's change her name. A good elf healer.
Stevie Spark Dash Brave Helper's character details. General rename. Jobs. Rename. Please type the character's given name. Now enter the character's family name. This character's name is Dr. Elf. Is this
There.
okay? Dash Brave Helper
Just
is now
her
called Dr. Elf.
Dr. Elf. All right. So let's give her
Cancelled. Stevie
the
Dr. Left
Warhammer.
hand. Your left. Good large. You've equipped a good large copper warhammer.
There we go.
Doctor's equipment menu.
We both
Cancelled.
have decent weapons now. Let's
Nearest unexplored
where's
space.
it want us to go?
South. 4. West. 6. South.
west 6. So let's come here to
Resting.
rest, where there is no squelchy sounds of corpses.
Resting completed.
And it said,
Nearest unexplored space. South. 6. East. 1.
now sometimes when you get to bigger floors, it'll have you, it'll give you a lot of instructions where to go for nearest unexplored space. So sometimes you have to just follow it to the best of your abilities, make it shut up with control, and then start it again.
Nearest unexplored space. East. 1.
So we have another door here.
There is a stairway up here. 2 doors. 1 door on the north wall. 0 unexplored.
Okay, so we've been through both doors in this room.
Nearest unexplored space. West. 2. South. 4. West. Encountered 2 enemies. Dungeon Creep 2. Sparky.
more
1
enemies.
damage. Sparky. Dungeon Creep 2. Dungeon Creep has been sent sprawling through the air. 8 damage. The Dungeon Creep has been defeated. Dungeon Creep 1. Dungeon Creep uses subdivide.
Subdivide, that's
Dungeon
where
Creep
it
splits into. Dr. Elf. Fight.
Dr. Elf.
Dungeon Creep has been sent sprawling through the air. 7 damage. The
Nice.
Dungeon Creep has been defeated. Stevie 3. Dr. Elf.
Miss.
Fight. Dungeon creep has been sent
That
sprawling
elf's
through the air.
quite
7
fast.
damage. The dungeon creep has been defeated. 90 experience awarded.
Now, I don't know if anybody took damage. I think we're okay, so we'll just go on.
Nearest unexplored space. South 1, west 2, south 2, west 4, south 1.
So that's the tricky part, is following those directions. You just gotta
Encountered 3 enemies. Giant rat. Dr. Elf. Dr. Elf, fight.
try to go a little faster with it. Here we
Cave
got
bat 1.
a cave
Giant
bat,
cave bat 2.
2 cave bats, and a giant rat.
Giant rat. Sparky.
Miss.
Cave bat 2. Cave bat has been sent spiraling to the ground. 8 damage.
That
The
one's
cave
dead.
bat's torso is mangled. The cave bat has been defeated. Stevie 3. Cave bat
I'll
1.
go for the giant rat.
Cave bat 1. Stevie 3. 1 damage. Giant rat. Sparky. 2 damage. Sparky. Cave bat 1. Cave bat has been sent spiraling to the ground. 8 damage.
Okay.
The cave bat's
Just the
torso is
rat
mangled.
now.
The cave bat has been defeated. Dr. Elf. Magic.
Dr. Elf.
Heal.
We'll,
Harm.
we'll use harm.
Giant bat right paw, 6 damage. Stevie 3. Giant rat has been sent sprawling through the air. 16 damage. The giant rat has been defeated. 65 experience awarded.
There we go. Rest.
Resting.
I should have moved off the corpses there.
Resting completed. Nearest unexplored space. North 2, west 2, north 2, east 4, north. Encountered 2 enemies. Dr. Elf, fight. Magic, Kobold Trickster, Kobold Trickster Thief.
Ooh.
Cancelled.
Okay.
Fight. Magic, heat, harm, Kobold Trickster Thief.
Kobold Trickster Thief.
Right hand, 8 damage. The Kobold Trickster Thief drops a dubious Copper Knight sword. Kobold Trickster casts Summon Animal. A summoned cave bat joins the battle. Sparky.
Okay, nothing
summoned
to
cave
worry
bat.
about.
Summoned cave bat has been sent spiraling to the ground. Right leg, 8 damage. The summoned cave bat's right leg is bitten off. The Sparky spits summoned cave bat's right leg onto the ground. Kobold Trickster Thief. Kobold Trickster
Yes.
Thief casts Summon Animal.
Good job, Sparky. No eating wolves. Or, I
A
mean,
summoned
no
giant
eating
rat
bats.
joins the battle. Stevie 3. Fight. Technique. Kobold Trickster. Kobold Trickster Thief. Dr. Elf. Fight. Magic. Heat. Harm. Kobold Trickster. Right leg. 6 damage. Badly injured.
Harm.
Summoned cave bat. The summoned cave bat takes flight. Kobold Trickster. Dr. Elf. Flight damage.
Okay.
Sparky. Summoned giant rat. Summoned giant rat has been sent sprawling through the air.
There,
8
that's
damage.
dead.
The summoned giant rat's torso is mangled. The summoned giant rat has been defeated. Kobold Trickster Thief. The Kobold Trickster Thief grabs a dubious Copper Knight sword off the ground and begins wielding it. Stevie 3. Fight.
See, so that was his turn, was picking up the weapon. I did want to check something. I didn't show the health status of the elf
Status.
yet.
Dr. Elf. 100 out of 100 health. 80 out of 100 magic points. 1 out of
So
1 ability. Cancel.
We start
Fight.
with 20 magic points as the fighter, but the elf healer gets 100 magic points, so
Techniques.
that's...
Fight. Kobold Trickster. Kobold Trickster Thief. Kobold Trickster Thief has been sent
Nice.
sprawling through the air. 16
That was a
damage.
nice hit.
The Kobold Trickster Thief has been defeated. Dr. Elf. Fight. Kobold Trickster.
We'll just attack
Kobold Trickster
with
has
the
been sent
hammer.
sprawling through the air. 7 damage. Badly injured. Kobold Trickster uses hide. Kobold Trickster
Oh,
slips
wow.
into the shadows. Summon cave bat. Sparky.
And
Flight
I
damage.
just remembered something.
Sparky. Summon cave bat. Summoned cave bat has been sent spiraling to the ground. 8 damage. The summoned cave bat's torso is mangled. The summoned cave bat has been defeated. Stevie 3. Fight.
Okay, I believe that healers can raise clubs and hammers as one of their main weapons. That or daggers. And since our elf healer already has this hammer, that might end up being the main weapon for that elf for a while.
Fight. Kobold Trickster.
Miss.
Dr. Elf. Flight damage. Hide has faded from the Kobold Trickster. Sparky. Kobold Trickster. Dr. Elf. Fight.
Why does our wolf sound bigger?
Magic.
Nobody used grow on him.
Kobold Trickster. Right leg. 6 damage. Critically injured. Kobold Trickster casts Summon Animal.
Ah, another animal.
A summoned cave bat joins the battle. Sparky. Summoned cave bat 1. Summoned cave bat has been sent spiraling to the ground. 8 damage. The summoned cave bat's torso is mangled. The summoned cave bat has been defeated. Stevie 3. Kobold Trick. Dr. Elf.
Oh,
fight.
missed it
Magic.
again.
Fight. Kobold Trickster.
I missed.
Kobold Trickster casts Charm. Dr. Elf.
Uh-oh.
Dr. Elf has been charmed. Sparky. Kobold
Okay.
Trickster. 8 damage. The Kobold Trickster has been defeated.
Okay,
Dr.
good.
Elf is no longer charmed. 215 experience awarded. Stevie 3 has attained level 3. Stevie 3's
Nice.
attributes have improved. Gain 6 hit points. Gain 1 magic points. Stevie 3 now has 1 skill point. Sparky has attained level 3. Sparky's attributes have improved. Gained 9 hit points. Dr. Elf has attained level 2. Dr. Elf's attributes have improved. Gained 2 hit points. Gained 13 magic points. Dr. Elf now has 1 skill point. Dr. Elf is now experienced enough for a second job.
Alright, so Dr. Elf can now have a second job.
Stevie 3's character.
I
Stevie
have a
3 has
skill
1 skill.
point.
Plate armor.
I think I'm going to
sneak
put
attack.
that into
Level 2 of 5.
sneak attack, even though I haven't used it yet.
Sneak attack confirmed. Skill point change. Dr. Elf's character details. Selected.
Secondary
mage,
job.
thief, ranger, necromancer.
I think that we're going to make her a healer necromancer. It's kind of an oxymoron, but if I'm going to try to beat this game, necromancer will give me the power to cast Ice Blast with her. And Ice Blast is a very good targeting spell. If you aim at the head, it will hit the head or arms. So it actually always hits. It never misses. It's one of the things people have complained about this game. It seems a little... You should have a chance to miss and stuff, so it seems a little... You know, it messes up the balance.
Right, necromancer.
But I will make her a healer necromancer.
Dr. Elf is now a healer necromancer.
That way we will also be able to use skeletons to fight with us, alongside us.
Stevie, Dr. Elf's character, Dr. Harm.
And we will
Ice,
increase...
Banish, Ice Blast, clubs and hammers.
Oh, yep,
Level
clubs
1
and
of 5.
hammers, so we can eventually get those up.
Ice Blast.
But
Level 1
I
of 5.
want Ice
Blast has
Blast.
increased to level 2. Ice
Once
Blast.
again, plus
level
to
2 of
increase
Bandit
it.
Swords. Confirm changes.
Confirm.
Skill point changes saved. General cancelled. Searching
Now,
the floor.
what were
Dubious
here?
linen
What
loincloth.
was here?
Crude iron base lard. You picked up dubious rosewood buckler.
Ooh, is that better than any of mine?
Checking Stevie 3's equipped armor. Compared to poor blackwood buckler, dubious rosewood buckler offers 111% more protection.
Yep.
Compared to good teak buckler, dubious rosewood buckler offers 16% more protection.
Yeah, those rosewood bucklers and blackwood bucklers are the most tough, are the toughest ones
Cancelled.
in the game.
You picked Cobalt Trickster, dubious copper knight sword. You dubious rosewood buckler.
Another one. Is this any
Compare
better? Is this
Stevie
one
3.
better
Checking
than the
Stevie 3's
good
equipped
one?
armor. Compared to poor blackwood buckler, dubious rosewood buckler offers 48% more protection. Compared to good teak buckler, dubious rosewood buckler offers 18% less protection.
Nope.
Cancelled.
Okay.
You poor silk tunic. You Cobalt Trick, Goblin Fighter, Ratkin Wanderer, Ratkin dubious linen loincloth, Cobalt Trick, Goblin cancelled.
Alright.
Nearest unexplored space. North 2. East 2.
Okay, so we're going to rest in
Resting.
the doorway here. To get back the elves' magic points
Resting
and
completed.
any health lost. Then it said east 2.
Nearest unexplored space. East 2. North 4. East 2. North 4. East 2. South 2. East 2. South 8. West 1. There is a stair. Encountered 3 enemies.
More enemies.
Dungeon Creep 3. Stevie 3.
Dungeon Creeps.
Dungeon Creep 2. Dungeon Creep uses subdivide. Dungeon Creep splits in 2. Dungeon Creep 1. Dungeon Creep uses subdivide.
Oh, so now
Dungeon
there's
Creep
5
splits in
of
2.
them.
Stevie 3. Fight. Dungeon Creep has been sent sprawling
That
through the
one's
air.
dead.
18 damage. The Dungeon Creep has been defeated. Dr. Elf. Fight. Dungeon Creep has been sent sprawling through the air.
That one's
7
dead.
damage. The Dungeon Creep has been defeated. Sparky. Dungeon Creep 4. Dungeon Creep has been sent sprawling through the air. 8
Yeah, see,
damage.
these
The
things
Dungeon Creep has been
don't have
defeated.
much
Dungeon
HP.
Creep
They're
3.
not really a
Sparky,
problem.
1 damage. Dungeon Creep 5. Sparky. Dr. Elf.
Later
fight.
in the game, you will run into crypt creeps. And they're the same thing, but a little stronger. But even those things aren't too concerning.
Dungeon Creep. Sparky.
Miss.
Dungeon Creep 3. Dungeon Creep has been sent sprawling through the air. 8 damage. The Dungeon Creep has been defeated. Stevie 3. Fight. Dungeon Creep has been sent sprawling through the air. Critical hit. 36
There we
damage.
go.
The Dungeon Creep has been defeated. 150 experience awarded.
Now we're safe to rest here. Dungeon creeps can't be summoned into skeletons.
Resting
There
completed.
we go.
Nearest unexplored space. West 1.
South. East. Was a big old long eastern path.
The following items are lying
Found
here.
some stuff.
3 magic potions. You picked up 3 magic
They're good
potions.
for the elf.
Nearest unexplored space. West 1.
Now north. Oh, another
The
item.
following items are lying here. Unidentified scroll. You picked up 2 magic potions.
Got a lot of those magic potions. Let's read a scroll of identify.
Nearest unexplored space.
Whoops.
Inventory. Expend. For level 1 identify. Use this item on. Unidentified scroll.
Unidentified scroll, it says. But it's unidentified. I don't know why it pronounces that like that.
This appears to be a level 1 silent scroll. 3 level 1
Silence.
identify scrolls.
So that will make anything you cast it on unable to do magic.
Cancelled.
Definitely feel the roguelike elements in this. I mean, even if it's not the full-out roguelike.
Nearest unexplored space. East 1.
We're just moving, headed north, then west, now south.
Nearest unexplored space. East 1.
And see, if you have headphones, you can hear the high-pitched north sound in the center of your headphones. And then to the right, you can hear the subtle wind sound for an eastern passage. It's very hard to hear. I think that it could have been a little more prominent of a sound. But there's a lot of could have beens with this game. No disrespect to the developer. I love the game, but it would have been nice to see that this game reach
Nearest
its
unexplored
full
space.
potential.
West 1.
Dead end right here. So we'll come back up to the north and then...
This
see
floor has
where-
been completely
Okay,
explored.
we're done.
Stairway down. East 2. South.
So it doesn't. There is no auto explore in this game. You've got to do it on your own.
Stairway down. South.
So I'm pressing
4,
period.
East 2. North 6. West 2. North 12. East.
Okay, and you can stop it at any time if it gets ahead of where you are. You can press period to hear where the staircase down is, and then once you're on the staircase down, period will take you down.
Stairway down. West 2. North 12. East.
See, so it said north 12 and then started trying to say east more, but I kind of cut it off with control so that I could get, 12 north first. Otherwise, you're going to get lost in where it's telling you to go. So
Stairway down. East 4. South 4. West 2. South 6. East 2. Stairway down.
I'm just
South
following its
West
directions.
14. North 6. East.
Whoa, okay. So now west 14, north 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay.
Stairway down. East 6.
So
North
gotta-
12. There is a stairway
There
down
we go.
here.
So you kind of got to count your steps at certain times, and that could be a little tedious, but it's not terrible. Let's see how we're doing for time. Okay, we have time for the battle now, because when we go down, this is where we find the town, but
You stumble upon a pair of wolves trying to smash through a town's gates. Wolf 1. Dr. Elf. 7 damage.
we have 2 wolves.
Stevie 3. Fight.
This is our first boss battle of the game. You can tell by the different music. Now the wolves will mess us up if we're not careful, so
10. Fight.
I don't want to flurry.
Wolf 1. Wolf 2.
Oh, I missed.
Stevie 3. 7 damage. Sparky. Wolf 2. 8 damage. Dr. Elf. Fight. Magic heal.
We'll
Harm.
use
Wolf
harm.
1. Untried leg. 8 damage.
Oh, I should have
Wolf
used
1.
Ice Blast.
Dr. Elf,
What was I
5
thinking?
damage. Injured. Wolf
Uh-oh.
2. Sparky. 5 damage. Sparky. Wolf 2. 8 damage. Badly injured. Dr. Elf. Fight.
Okay, Dr. Elf. And another bug in this game is you can use heal, and you can target it with the way I've described with the number pad before. But say if your torso is damaged and you try to use numpad 5 for the torso, it actually will heal the waist, not the torso, so it actually doesn't really help. So let me give...
Magic. Fight. Magic heal. Harm. Re-attack. Summon bone. Ice blast.
We'll use
Wolf
Ice
1.
Blast, and this one...
Wolf 2.
This one you can always target, as I said, and it will always hit where you aim it. Other spells won't do so. So harm, you cannot aim harm. It will just hit wherever it decides to hit. We're going to aim Ice Blast at this wolf's head.
Head. 10 damage. Critically injured. Stevie 3. Fight. Wolf
Okay,
2.
let's take that wolf 2 out.
Wolf has been sent sprawling through the air. 18
There we
damage.
go, that one's
the wolf
dead.
has been defeated. Wolf 1. Sparky. 5 damage. Injured.
Uh-oh.
Sparky. Wolf 1. Dr. Elf. Fight. Magic. Ice Wolf
Ice
1.
Blast to the head.
Head. 15 damage. Critically injured. Stevie 3.
And then let's
Wolf
end
1.
it off.
Wolf has been sent sprawling
There we
through the
go.
air. 18 damage. The wolf has been defeated. 1200 experience awarded. You prevented the town gates from being breached. Before continuing inside, you find a small orb clutched in the hands of a vanquished gate guard. You can now create portals to town. Press F1 to look around.
Press F1 to create a town portal from anywhere in the dungeon. So we have collected an orb that will, once it is fully charged, you can press F1 and it will teleport you to town, which is nestled here like between dungeon level 2 and 3. And then you can also then use F1 to return to wherever you teleported from. So we could be way far down in the dungeon and always get to town now. So let's
Generals, look
around to see where we are.
Twilight Town appears to be a collection of rundown dwellings carved out of a fault in the bedrock. It narrowly sits between 2 dungeon floors and hosts a collection of every race and demeanor. Along with huts and homes, there are shops and gathering points scattered about. You're standing in what must pass as the market square. You can leave the town by ascending or descending the stairwell.
With comma to go up or period to go down. Now in here we have
General
the
store.
general store, where you can buy and sell and identify items. You have to spend 27 gold to identify an item.
Tavern.
Have the tavern. We will go in there to get quests. which I will demonstrate here shortly as well.
Bazaar.
Then you have the bazaar. This is the one thing that makes this game really cool. The bazaar is an online shop where you can place items for sale, preferably good items. Sometimes people will put up really crappy stuff in there. Now you get different currency in the bazaar. You get trade coins based on what you sell. Now what you sell in there is uploaded to a server, and other people can actually go in, and it's an online shop, and you can buy items from other players of the game, and you buy and sell with trade coins in the bazaar, and those trade coins are specific to the bazaar. So I'm not going to go in there just yet. Let's go to the general store, and then we'll probably end this video before we start the quest process, which is the one time I will kind of save scum just a little, and I'm not, what I'm doing, I'll explain it when I get to that point, but let's go into the store.
Welcome to Yafele's General Emporium. Yafele glares at you uneasily. You're carrying 9 gold. Buy.
So we will start selling to him.
Sell.
He will not place a limit on how many things we can sell either, so.
7. 3 cure zombie rot potion. 7. 4 heal decent copper zippos. 13 gold.
Sell that.
2 healing potion. 3 level dubious copper knight sword. 7
sell
dubious rosewood buckler. Dubious sash buckler.
I didn't
5
mean
gold.
to sell that. I wanted to put that on. Oh,
3 dubious sash
now.
buckler.
I'll
Dubious
find
rosewood
another
buckler.
one.
5 gold.
We'll keep that one.
4 copper knight sword. 4 crude copper buckler. 4 gold.
Into these.
4 rosewood buckler. 4 cotton tunic. 4 gold. 4 rash buckler. 4 larch wood buckler. 4 iron knight sword. 4 silk tunic. 4 cotton tunic. 4 rosewood buckler. 4 black wood buckler. 4 copper base lard. Dubious deer leather sling. 3 gold. Dubious copper hammer. 4 copper short sword. Crude copper base lard. 3 gold.
So I'm just, it's going through this stuff and announcing it, and I'm just pressing enter to sell
Level
it.
1 silent scroll. T gold. Decent large vantash branch. T gold. Crude iron base lard. Crude cotton tunic. T dubious and large wood arrows. T gold. There are 10 in this stack. Sell how many? 4 rabbit leather sling. T gold.
It's another little bug or something in this. In the shop in town, if you have 10 arrows, you press enter, it'll ask you how many to sell. You can press enter just to sell the whole stack, or you can type in a number. If you find a shop in the dungeon, you have to type in the number, otherwise if you just press enter twice, it will only sell 1.
Dubious 4 rabbit leather sling. T gold. Dubious wolf leather loincloth. Dubious cotton loincloth. 0 gold.
Oh, I should have kept that leather loincloth.
Level 1 silent scroll. T gold.
Okay. So now we've sold everything we can sell, so we can escape
Cancel.
out of here.
General store.
Now, let's go up here.
You return to the 2nd floor.
And let me put on this rosewood buckler. I should have kept the other one. It was better.
Options menu. Cancelled. Stevie 3's equipment.
Okay.
Torso. Left arm. You are wearing a poor black wood buckler. Dubious rosewood buckler. Checking
I'm
Stevie 3's
comparing
equipped
it.
armor. Compared to poor black wood buckler, dubious rosewood buckler offers 48% more protection. Compared to good teak buckler, dubious rosewood buckler offers 18%.
Okay, the other rosewood buckler was better, but
Cancelled. You've equipped dubious rose. Cancelled.
So I took that other one off. We'll press period to go back to town.
You've entered Twilight Town. General store.
Go back
Welcome
to the
Yafele's
store.
General Emporium. Yafele glares at you uneasily. You're carrying 106 gold.
106 gold. We
Sell.
will sell that other buckler
7
that I just took off. Let's go find
Level
it.
1 poor black wood
There
buckler.
it is.
3 gold. Level 1 silent scroll. T
Alright,
gold.
so that
Cancelled. Buy.
takes us up a little more.
Exit.
To 109
Buy.
gold. Let's see what he has for sale. Now the items in here will restock every, I think it's 3 floors that you've explored. They will restock.
Poor dubious large ash staff sling. 21 gold.
Don't want
Poor
it.
felt tunic. Great large rosewood staff. 11 gold.
Wow. Great large wood staff. How are we finding such good weapons so early? I don't think we want that.
Dubious dire wolf leather sling. 6 gold. Crude dire wolf. Crude dire wolf leather whip. 9 gold. Dubious copper buckler. 25 gold. Dubious large iron ball and dubious unholy copper morning star of fortitude. 32 gold.
That's a decent weapon, and it has buffs to it.
This is uncommon cobalt made dubious unholy copper morning star of fortitude. It has the following attributes: base damage 5 points, base accuracy 85%, element unholy, perks for the max. It's made up of a copper shaft, a
4
copper
to
spiked ball,
HP
and a bare
max
leather
is
grip.
what that said. It's not worth it.
Cure poison potion, 38 gold.
Buy that.
You purchase the cure poison potion. Poor 13 ash arrow, level 3 firebolt scroll, 23 gold. 3 healing potions, 46 gold.
Those are what I want, really, right there.
4 magic potions, 62 gold. Level 1 heal scroll, 8 gold. Level 3 ice blast scroll, 23 gold.
Don't need none
Level
of it. So
3
I
healing
want,
potions.
I will
Level
take
3
this
firebolt
scroll
scroll,
of
23.
firebolt.
You purchase the level 3 firebolt scroll. 3 healing potions.
And I will take
46
these 3
gold.
healing
There are 3 in
potions.
this stack. By how many?
Put in 3.
You purchased 3 healing potions, 4 magic potions, 62 gold. There are 4 in this stack. You don't have enough gold for this purchase. You are currently holding 2 gold and need 62 for this item.
Okay, so we're
Cancel
out of money.
By
All
General
right.
Store.
So, now is the time to get quests. I could also go into the bazaar, but it's still a little early. I don't think I'd find anything good in there. So let's ascend back to floor 2.
You return to the 2nd floor.
And then now, the thing with quests is that you'll go into the tavern and you'll be offered 3 quests. Each of them will be to kill a certain party on a certain floor. Then you will be offered rewards. The problem with it is a lot of times it'll offer you junk you don't need or can't use. So a lot of times players like to save their game right here.
Options menu. Save game.
By pressing escape and then
Saving
enter.
game. Save completed.
And then you go down and get your quests. If they are quests you don't find suitable, that don't fit your needs, you can reload from this save point and try to get better rewards out of your quests. That is the only time I will kind of cheat the game because I'm trying to get decent quests. I will not save and reload if me or anybody in my party dies. So this is the only time. So let's check the time here. Okay, we're going to stop this video here, and when I come back we will go through the process of getting our quests. And then we will proceed to dungeon level 3. Our first quest will be on dungeon level 4, and then there'll be one on 5 and 6, and then we won't get another one until we have descended to level 7, and then we will get... There are a total of 5 sets of quests for a total of 15 quests. So we will get our first 3 when we come back. I will talk to you in the next one. See you later.